Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your January Astro Dice reading. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you during this time. Hope you all are starting out the new year very nice, lovely, feeling like you're having some kind of transformation coming out. We have this beautiful full moon going on right now. Oh my gosh. This full moon is very important though too, because this is where your affirmation, you're going to get the affirmations that you need and be able to manifest what it is you truly want to actually start out the year. So if you feel like it's going a little slow, go ahead and manifest on that full moon, my friends. Allowing that portal to open to get the wishes going, get things started. Okay. Let's see what we have going on over here. Best house coming out for you is the 10th house with the moon. Wow, talking about that full moon. There's that moon coming up with some beautiful Scorpion energy. Wow, and you can just feel this energy going on, right? Have this transformation, looking at the moon. It was almost like everything I just said, and it just, boom, there it is, going straight into the 10th house. Over here, we're talking about this moon. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses, bringing in a cycle change of reflection, reflecting on what it is you truly want. What is your deepest desires? Commit to living the life you want to live. How about that? You know what? This is the way I want to live life. Let's get it going, right? It's your life. Loving that with the Scorpio. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming. And there could be also some secretive, possessive sides going on within you as well, and this could be to get to those desires, get to the things that you want. We have some secrets that we keep within ourselves, which is not a bad thing. It's actually good. You know what, I don't want to share this with the world just yet because I'm still manifesting. I still have these thoughts. I'm still going with my ideas. You know, I'm mastering what I need. Okay. And then, of course, the Scorpio is also bringing in this beautiful transformation of thought, of the things you want. Reconnecting with yourself. Okay, and going into that 10th house, loving the 10th house over here, your achievements and status on the outside world. This is where your work is, relationships on the outside world. It could be with coworkers, bosses, partners, getting things done, you know, real estate agents if you're trying to sell your house. Could even be, you know, the way that your relationships are on the outside. You know, if I'm dating, you know, I still have relationships that have, you know, between here and there. So don't think that your dating and your relationships on that won't come in, because they always do. Right? Let's put it this way. If we're not living in the same house, our relationship will probably come in because it's still on the outside world, right? Okay, guys, so let's see what's going on with you. Getting straight into this. This is going straight into the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. I'm loving this energy. Best message, please, for this beautiful Sag Cap. Beginning of the month, underneath that moon, is standing your ground for what it is you truly want. I'm really feeling that confidence, really feeling a creative energy, though, also really coming off of this is kind of like boom within the moon over here. Memories of love. These memories don't have to be only of love. They're just the memories of, you know what, this is what I'm kind of reminiscing about. Maybe there was something in the past. Remember the secrets. You know what, and this memory could be your secret. I keep this secret within myself of this is what I want. I remember trying to pursue this once before, maybe for some of you, and I would like to pursue it now. I just don't tell anybody what it is. So it does feel like it's kind of like going back kind of in the past of your mind, you know, and especially with the moon, right? And bringing out this is what I really deeply want, but I remember things going this way and that way. Maybe you're going to start turning things around. If it didn't work out the first time, you can always go back and kind of fix it, right? Maybe it's even a relationship, you know, in the outside world. Take that how it resonates. Everybody's story is a little bit different, but rejoicing in celebration. And maybe you do have, you know, 2 other ideas going on, but it's making it very happy. And I think that the reminiscing of this situation, of what you truly desire, really standing your ground for it, is making you very happy inside. Because now it's almost to the point where it's like, maybe this year I can have a turnaround in this dream. I can have a turnaround of what it really is I really truly want. So really kind of fighting for that. Fighting for whatever it is you really want. And maybe you're even making this goal into, you know what? I've got this goal going on. I'm going to do this so that I can set up the next goal. So maybe there's a lot of goals in 10 and you got 6 over here. So maybe they're all kind of linked together. Let's see what's going on over here. Clarifying on this. The inner feelings and self-care. Maybe there was a little insecurity going towards this. It wasn't going exactly the way you wanted. You couldn't see deep enough into the cup, right? To get it committed, to get it to where it needs to be last year. So maybe this is where you're going to really put those, I don't know, the little puzzle pieces together and really start bringing it into light. Fix it. Like I said, for some of you, you might be fixing something that, you know what, I could have done this earlier. I figure out what it is I needed. Like I said, really reminiscing on that. The difficult decisions over here. Something is going to be a difficult decision, right? For some people, there's going to be certain things you want to avoid, and then other things that you definitely want to go after. But you also may have, you know, something that's there that just kind of maybe put you in a deadlock, you know, and maybe that's why for some of you, you're actually trying to remember certain things. But your intuition will, you know, pick up on that because of the moon over here. Rejoicing and celebration for a lot of you. There is something that has to do with 3. Got 3 of Cups with the 3 of Pentacles. So it definitely could be 2 other people, 2 other ideas, 2 other things involved in the situation. But this is definitely building something, right? You're definitely building some kind of foundation. You're really building up something. Whatever it is that you're building, you guys know what it is, right? And you've learned through the situation, and you may even still be learning, you know what, through the collaboration. Maybe the difficult decisions is how to collaborate with this, how to gain the teamwork, getting the celebration, feeling like maybe you're even on the right page right now. So it could be like, you know what, I'm more on the right page right now, and it's more captivating right now than it's ever been. And I really feel like, you know what, people are right where I want them to be. I don't know. I just keep hearing like, you know, teamwork is the dream work, right? So this is definitely that place in your life where you feel like you're actually connecting to what it is you truly, truly want that makes you happy. And knowing that, you know what, this is it. This is it. Yeah, there's going to be some issues going here and there, right? There always is. But getting through them. So let's see what's going on over here. I love this. Getting straight to the mid-month over here. What's going on in the mid-month over here? Triumph and success. Well, you remember it's a double-edged sword, right? So sometimes it could be a win-win situation, or it could be a win-lose situation. At least with the Triumph, though, it's saying I'm cutting through the boundaries. I'm cutting through the stuff so that I can have growth and overall success. So where it felt like maybe it was cutting you at one time, it's now kind of like healing the wounds, getting things done, and you can actually feel like this is something meaningful going on. It's growing. It's the establishment. It's really putting its place out there for you. You feel like you're actually doing something. Wow. Choosing wisely. Got a lot of choices this month. This month is really about the choices. Got the difficult decisions at the beginning of the month. Then something coming up in the mid-month is going to have you choosing wisely again. Probably on the same area, guys. Right? Wow. The truth will set you free. Through choosing the wisely comes the truth. So you're really cutting through all the BS to get, to choose what it is you want so that you can get the truth and the justice out of the situation, right? So whatever it is, this is justified. This is where everything is just going to start to really, lay down the foundations, really lay down the things. Because remember, you're kind of building something over here. You're thinking, you're doing these things, right? And then so by the mid-month, it's like, yeah, here it comes. Your perspective is exactly where it needs to be. Conversations could be revisited. Oh my gosh, you can totally see that. Even from the beginning of the month, it could be even conversations revisited up, but it's still about the situation. But then we kind of see it down here in the mid-month where it's like, okay, so here we go. We were exploring these new ideas, doing these things, but then maybe we have to revisit what we did in the very beginning of the month. And then that's where the choose wisely and the truth is coming out. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. So the triumph and success underneath the moon has you really digging deep over here reflectively. Yeah, bringing in the celebration, allowing creative blocks to actually go away. So if you felt like you had any kind of creative blocks, all of that, you know what, is gone now. And this is because I've already thought about it in the beginning of the month. So now I feel like I have triumphed over the creative blocks. I know where I'm supposed to be going, and I can actually nurture the situation. If you guys are selling houses, you know, or anything like that, you can feel like, you know what, the foundations are being laid. There is this, I don't know, this like completeness, this wholeness. The foundations are there with the 4. 4 means foundations. So you're getting down to where the foundations are being laid. So when you're building something, now you can feel like you're actually being able to make groundwork on the foundation, building up. Really, truly laying down those foundations. Oh, hold on. And then the choose wisely. Let's see. The wealth, the King of Pentacles coming in. This is saying choosing wisely because you have all this prosperity, where you're laying down the groundwork, where you're getting to where the happiness is and the harmony within the situation. Now you can feel like you have the security. This is making the choices for the security, for the wealth, for the abundance of what you really need. And feeling like, you know what, I am holding on to this pinnacle, and everything that I have really lies within myself on this situation. That's where the truth is coming in. So you are going to feel like within the business area, I feel like this is more business for most of you, like really business. This is where my dreams are really coming in. This is where I'm noticing things I really need to get over here, be more productive at this time. I do feel like this is really, it really is, guys. It really is. This is where your leadership is really coming into play, and people can really see you becoming the leader. And the truth of the matter is, here it is, the 9 of Cups and the Sun. Having the purpose and knowing the purpose. And the truth is, this is where your purpose is. This is where, you know what, you're having the success. This is where the rebirth is coming in. Now, that's crazy because talking about this rebirth, in the 10th house, we have the Scorpion energy, which is a rebirth, right? And then the Sun is a rebirth as well. So it's talking about this transformation. And, you know, we talked about this, like this is a huge transformation where success is going to come in, whatever your situation is. But it's bringing in the truth of the matter, making you feel more appreciated through people, appreciating your job more, feeling like you're right where you're supposed to be, truly committed to what you want, and feeling like you're content as well. Well, of course you're content. You're the King of Pentacles. So feeling like everything that you've laid down and all the decisions that you've made is opening up these doors. You really found the key within yourself. I mean, you can't deny that. So in the mid-month, you're really going to feel like you're actually achieving something big, bigger than you have in a long time. And that was because you had the building blocks. So I've got this. On the right path. Wow. Something has landed you exactly where you should be. Through the wisdom, still learning, still taking an account of things, still thinking, still, you know what, I'm going to use my wisdom. I know where I'm going, not allowing anyone to push you off your path. Not being tempted to do anything I don't want to be doing. Be careful of the temptation too, because somebody might want to try to take you off that path. They may want to tempt you to take a different path. And that's really what it feels like. And yeah. And then at the end of the month, you're in the waiting game. That's okay, because that just means that where you're building foundations and you're building up your dreams and doing everything, now Spirit is just like, okay, hold on a second. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Wait till the air is clear. Because there's something over here where it's like I'm learning about a situation, but I don't want to be tempted away. Oh, now we got to go in the waiting game for the perfect timing for the next piece. Please do not be tempted off of this, because this is... then you'll be waiting so much longer, right? Because that's all it's going to do is end up holding you back from what you're already doing. And it almost feels like they're saying, wait a second, because I want to know whether or not you're going to actually be tempted or actually just keep going where you're going. I don't know. I just feel this, right? This is like really what Spirit's saying is like, if I throw this at you, have you learned to get past it? Or will you listen? No matter what, you're going to be in the waiting game. Do not do this. Because this temptation over here is actually going to hold you back, guys. I absolutely 100% know that that's the truth. Where the waiting game could be so much, okay, you wait, and then next month around this time, you can have what you want, which will make you feel like you're in the waiting game because it'll make you feel like, oh my God, you know what I mean? For like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're going to be like, where is the rest of it? Well, you had to put it in the waiting game. But you take this temptation, you maybe wait months. You want to wait like 3 weeks or you want to wait like 4 months? Okay. Oh, I don't like that though, right? Because this temptation's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big offer. But I don't know. I'm going to really dig on that one. But that might come back up at the end of the month reading though too. Oh boy. It's a big emotional one though too, because it's saying with the wisdom, you already have the abundance coming in. You're manifesting, keep manifesting. You have the prosperity. You're on the right track. Financial opportunities are opening up. Now that's interesting because it's saying financial opportunities are opening up, but then you have this person is coming with one of the financial opportunities opening up. Do not be tempted. They're going to offer you something that's a part of your personal goal. Well, of course. But the problem is that this, whatever this is, they have lack of planning, lack of alignment. Some of you, they may even be trying to play it safe. So they're not going to put everything into it, what you put into it. Bad choices, risk-taking, and recklessness. Yeah. That's what's going to be in the end, is they're going to make bad choices. Maybe they take too many risks. They end up having super bad problems in the end, and you're going to feel like they're always hesitating. They're not doing anything. Okay. Talk about being the fool. So it's kind of like, don't let their foolish desires become your foolish desires. You just keep going where you're going. It's really what it feels like. Don't allow their recklessness to become your recklessness. They're definitely trying. It's like a test. They're trying to like pull you. And Spirit's like, okay, let's see what's going to happen. In the waiting game, there's going to be a lot of contemplation. A lot of revelation though also. And also a lot of re-evaluation of what's going on. I think a lot of it is too, because this temptation over here is going to want you to kind of disconnect. But it just feels like Spirit wants you to more disconnect from whatever this foolness is, so that you can, get to what your results are. Do not allow the That's all it is. It's a distraction. It's really what it is. It's a distraction from the success and the rewards that you already have. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Distraction. Keep yourself where you're just resting and doing what you need to be doing, and don't worry about what they're doing. This is a huge distraction from your own path. Yep. They're going to make it seem like they're so energized and like this is the best thing ever. You guys could be dealing with an Aries. But or a Sagittarius, maybe even. Another Sag, right? Because you have Sag in your chart. But I'm just telling you, they're going to be very energized, very pumped up, making you think this is the best thing in the world. And it's not. Actually, it's going to give you a painful ending. It's going to cause what you're going to think is betrayal. Now, I feel like maybe you're going to feel like they betrayed you because they said this was the best. But remember, there's no planning. There's nothing. For some of you, it could just be a complete setup to spend your money on something you don't need. It could just be because they're risk takers and you know what, but they're reckless and they feel like maybe they need somebody else to help them out, but it's not going to go anywhere. You actually are better off with yourself. You have the tools within yourself. You already have financially what it is you are needing and working towards. You just keep going where you need to go. You don't need this, whatever this is. Now, Justice upside down. This is actually, for a lot of you, it's very dishonest. This person is very dishonest about what they're doing. Okay. Or they just have lack of commitment. It's going to be different for each of you, but what does it matter, right? If they're lacking the commitment to whatever it is that it is, why would you want that? And if they're dishonest, you don't want that either. So it's going to be a little bit different for each. And maybe they hold both. Maybe because the dishonesty is you don't even put out the work that you say. Maybe they just hire people so you can do all the work for them. And they just want to kick back and let you make all the money. Who the hell knows, right? And it also feels like they may even have some lack of experience. And they really want to hire someone or bring you in because you have all the experience. But still the problem is that there's a lack of accountability with the justice upside down. They're not accountable, however you want to see it. 100, that's it, right? But the moon and the full moon that we're at right now, today, is actually moving you closer to what it is you really are seeking. And I feel like that in every house in a lot of ways, because I really feel like the 10th house is going to be the second house. And for some of you, definitely relationship areas could also be the 4th or 5th house as well. I don't know why, but I just keep thinking that, you know what, somewhere in your line over here, there's going to be, if you're seeking a relationship, love, partnership, anything like this, it's also going to bring that together. So we'll also watch for that as well, the love area. And the reason is because it's 4 over here. I keep seeing it, right? And the Empress. So I keep thinking, you know what, you guys are looking for love too. Keep seeking out there because it's going to move you into new directions with new people. But this is mostly business and money, and we can 100% feel this, right? We know this more than anything. But I just be careful there. And remember, we're on Mercury retrograde. So if you are thinking about the past or revisiting the past, you may even have this person, maybe this tempting person is from your past, who's coming back to ask you questions, doing things, revisiting you, wanting the connection. Okay, so want to really watch that as well. They could even be telling you, but I'm better than I was before. No, you're not. You're not. There's no card here that says they've changed. The way that they've changed is on their head. I'm so sorry, right? So I don't see them changing at all, you know, seriously. You know, I would love to say that they were more confident. I don't even see confidence over here. You know, the only thing I do see is that they're maybe a little more, not confident either, just a little more chatty, open, really putting themselves out there for exposure, but not even confidently. Just, I don't know what the word is, just kind of like eager. How about that? Just like eager to get out there and find you and do these things with you. But actually, there's no real courage. Every card for them is upside down. I don't know. You don't have to have courage to be a manipulator, I'll tell you that. All you have to do sometimes is be a sharp talker. You know, maybe they're just a sharp talker, dirty walker. Yeah, there's just greediness and possessiveness. Where is the good stuff? They feel like you may have, for some of you, you do know this person, so there could be some past resentment from you, making amends for the situation. So for some of you, you may already know this person, like I said before, and then some of you, you might not. So, okay, that was it. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.